Today's card pull is from the Crystal Mandala Oracle by Alana Fairchild. It is number 46, Goddess Kali and Black Obsidian, Sacred Revolution, Crystal Goddesses 888. I will go ahead and read the guidance and then the healing at the end, and I will timestamp that in the description box if you wish to come back to it. We bring you the empowerment of sacred revolution. Revolution comes when a cycle of authority or power is ending. It has become inadequate for the task of leadership now required, and a new order must be established in its place. It is not simply a chapter within a book drawing to a close, but an entirely new book, perhaps an entirely new genre, opening up according to divine will unfolding. In such cases, subtle change is not going to cut it. You need radical action to bring about the new order. That new order may be in your world or in your own being. When revolution is sacred, the new order will be that which allows you to become more of yourself to successfully attain your spiritual goals. Kali is a goddess not known for her subtlety. In the spiritual tradition from which she originates, she is called on in times of war, when demons seem to be getting the upper hand. She is the only warrior determined and vicious enough to destroy the destroyers. She is unstoppable, except for when divine consciousness tells her that her job is done. Her appearance marks a time of sacred revolution that cannot be stopped until it has come to successful completion. The nature of revolution is the overthrowing of an existing hierarchy of control to replace it with a new one. Usually there is a philosophical and political purpose behind the process, and that often involves forcibly overcoming an exploitative abuse of power by those in positions of authority. However, revolution without a sacred component to it won't necessarily result in transformation or healing. There may be change. Different political parties could come to power, for example, but often enough, it will be a case of the same problems with different perpetrators. What sets aside a revolution as sacred is when it comes at a time when genuine transformation rather than superficial change is possible. Change takes courage. We have to be willing to let go of what we have known and bear uncertainty while we explore new possibilities and eventually evolve into a new way of being. Even with that willingness, there are times when a pattern of the past has become so lodged in the psyche that gentle evolution is not possible. You could imagine it like a person screaming in unnecessary panic. You may try talking to them in soothing tones, but if they are about to jump in a car and drive away, putting themselves and others in mortal danger, then a sharp slap might be in order to snap them out of hysteria and into the present moment. It's extreme, but it's helpful and necessary. In our inner world, the hysteria and panic might relate to letting go of a relationship we believe is our life raft, when in truth, if we keep holding on to it, it's going to pull us right over the edge of a cliff, down a life-ending waterfall. Or perhaps it is a way of relating to power based in fear rather than loving empowerment. No matter how hard we try, we just can't seem to give up our attachment to feeling in control. Or we are so attached to the life we have known, we aren't willing to fly free from the nest, stretching our wings and discovering our destiny. Where the gentler methods aren't effective and divine timing requires change to happen now, sacred revolution is invoked. Kali may stomp into your life and kick you out of the nest so that you realize you can fly. She may rip the life raft out of your hands, causing you to splutter temporarily until you stand up and realize you could just walk safely out of the rampaging river. Or she may knock the control freak dominating your mind on the head and set up her own temporary divine dictatorship where she simply repeats, "Love yourself and let go," until you do just that. When the oracle of sacred revolution comes to you, you can be sure that you and your life are going to change. It might feel as if your hand is forced, or even if you are choosing to go with the process, that it is wild and out of control. It will be, but that doesn't make it unloving or unsafe. When revolution is sacred, it is divine love realigning your life. And although there will be probably chaos, you can be sure that the new order eventually imposed will be worth it. Viva la Révolution! And now for the healing process. If you wish to focus on the mandala ahead or close your eyes, go ahead. Take a few deep breaths in and out, whichever method is most comfortable for you. To integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation now, either audibly or in your mind's ear. I call upon the crystal angel of black obsidian and goddess Kali, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of sacred revolution. May I be given the intelligence and courage I need to surrender into sacred revolution through divine grace. May divine mercy protect me as divine power liberates me. Through my own free will, so be it.